Everybody, welcome back. We are doing some more acrylic pouring. This time I'm going to try something that I'm fairly confident I can do, but we will see. We are going to try a burst pour, and it's similar to a Dutch pour but a little bit different. It's going to be a burst that comes out in a circle, and so we'll see how this goes. The colors I'm using are, let me see what that color is, light magenta, metallic white, turquoise. I don't know if you guys can see these colors. Where's my hand? I can't tell. All I can see is that the canvas is in screen. Turquoise, phthalo blue, which is my first time using it, and copper, which is a metallic. If you guys know anything about what I've done, I probably used brilliant blue, or they're calling it something new now. Or no, they're still calling it brilliant blue. Has been my favorite. I love that color. Phthalo blue might be in the close running for favorite, so we will see. But those are my colors I'm going to use. I'm going to put down a white pillow, a thin pillow. I don't want too much paint. This, some have asked what putting the paint on, like when I put it on the corners of my circular ones and stuff like that. They've asked what the purpose of this paint is, and what I have learned is that it helps pull the paint so that your pouring that you're doing flows better. So this is just a bed of paint, basically. And I got some new brushes so that I can spread it a little bit better. Just like that. Remember, this white is very thin to begin with. I probably could have used the hairdryer too, but we'll see how this works. Go ahead and get the sides. And the corners. Okay, the entire canvas is covered. And that should help pull the paint so that the pour works better. I do have some bubbles, so I'm going to go ahead and torch those off. Pop in the bubbles. That way it doesn't bring the white up through the other colors, hopefully. I haven't put any soap or silicone or anything like that on these. We want to see how the lacing works with just the paint alone. It might not lace, and that's fine. This is just to get a feel for first time of doing a burst. And I will be using a hairdryer instead of my mattress blow up thingy, especially since we're getting a bit bigger and not controlling the blowing as much. We want widespread blowing on this. So to start, in the middle, I want my metallic white. And these have a lot of bubbles in them themselves, so they're going to cause their own bubbles with each other. I want to do the pink next. I don't know how centered I am. Whoops. That's all right. If I have any leftovers, I'm going to use these in a flip for the next pouring. So none of this paint will be going to waste. Although I might be using all of these bigger rings. I used all of that one. So I'm going to do the outer circles a little bit quicker on the others. I'm going to do the copper next because I want the phthalo. Yeah, I'm a little off to the side, aren't I? I want the phthalo blue to be on the outside edge. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but that still might be a cool design. We will have to see. I gotta learn to be careful. Alright, and the phthalo blue will be my outside edge. I'm going to do a quick ring around, make sure I get all of it all the way around. Okay. I'm actually not going to worry about filling in the gaps. I think that will take care of itself. I do want to move it over just a little bit. Oh, I might have the paints a little too thick. They're not wanting to slide very well, so we will hold off on that. Wipe my gloves off. The hairdryer I'm using is an old hairdryer. It does have a cool button, and the tip is only that type of fan. It's not larger, thinner, which is what I was hoping for. If this works, then I'll invest in a better hairdryer for this, but in the meantime, this is what we've got. Are you guys ready? It's about to get a little noisy. Maybe not. I might have my paints too thick. Let me torch this. I'm meant to do that before we... Oh, lots of bubbles. And my phthalo does seem to be a bit thick because it's not popping the bubbles very easily. Oops, got a little too close there. Alright. I'm going to put it on high speed. That might help move it a little bit better. Okay, you missed me getting the cord into everything and knocking my little mini cups over and just making a mess. That being said, this is not too bad. Let me get that hair out of there. I think that's from the paint bristle. Might be my hair or a cat hair or something like that. Turned out okay. I'm gonna get these sides a little better here. I actually need to do that spot again. Yeah, can't quite get the paint brush high enough without messing things up. Okay, let me get that one side over there. Okay, I'm going to quit messing or I'll mess it up. All right, all that blowing around, I've got some bubbles, so let me pop those. Well, that one's not wanting to pop. That's telling me that my paint is too thick. So I'll know better for next time. Okay, this one's bugging me. Use this corner. Oops, just lost it. Where'd it go? Right there. Might have been more than a bubble. That might be why it didn't pop. Okay, let me scrape the bottom so that it quits dripping. And then I will bring you guys in for a close-up. Doesn't help when I pull it away from y'all. Alright, let me clean my gloves off so I don't get paint all over my phone. Bringing you in for a close-up on the burst. All those little tiny bubbles that you see, or dots, those are from the air bubbles popping. And so they bring the other colors up through, which is why you try not to have bubbles. But sometimes it can still look pretty neat. You can see that copper in there. Over to that corner. That pink and turquoise look, or light magenta and turquoise look great together. There's the middle. I don't know how much some of the colors will disappear. There you guys go. Are we up high enough? Yeah, so you can see the whole thing. So that's what it looks like wet. We will see what it looks like dry. I like this overall. I need to do some things different, like thinning the paint a little bit more and being careful where I have my stuff setting with the dryer cord. But not too bad. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I will see you on the next one. Bye.